Greetings, Benjamin J from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, let's follow up on that Lionel 8142. I've touched up the paint, so I want to do a quick video so you can see this thing. As you see, it has improved 100% just in the last 10 minutes. As you see, this locomotive actually looks quite good. It's still far from perfect, but also it was $9. And it's smoking. I've touched up the paint. It looks nice. It runs perfectly forward and reverse, and it smokes. So I've just added 3 drops of mineral oil to the smoker, getting ready to take this around, pulling 16 Lionel cars. Let's see how this is going to go. Running just absolutely splendidly. So bring this up to speed. See how well that smoke generator works. So I just added 3 drops of oil to the smoker. It's just now starting to smoke. So 16 Lionel cars, and this $9 locomotive is running just absolutely perfectly. As you see, it's smoking. It's actually smoking pretty well now. And I've touched up the paint, a bit of judicious lubrication and some tweaking on the forward-reverse switch. Oiled the wheels, trucks, and this old locomotive is running just absolutely splendidly. Pulling 16 cars, and it's smoking, as you can see. So that was $9 well spent. This has been here less than 2 hours. So a really nice Lionel 8142 for $9. And I was the only bidder on this because it looked absolutely dreadful. So I always try to stress, when you're looking at these things on eBay, look at the locomotive. Don't look at the paint. Don't look at the damage to it. Just look at the locomotive itself. Is it intact? And everyone judged this by its appearance, and no one bid on it. It was on there for 2 weeks. I was the only bidder. Starting bid was $8.99. I got it for $9. As you see, this is running really, really well. So it runs forward, reverse. It's smoking. I've touched up the paint. Like I said, this has been here less than 2 hours. Has the original headlight in it. It has a connector for a powered tender. So a bit more judicious tweaking on this, and this is going to be a really, really splendid locomotive. Going to be a lot of fun to run this. We'll be running this the rest of the day, obviously. And it runs reverse. As you see. That old locomotive is running really, really well. And forward. So I'm happy with it. It's going to be a fun day. So I'll be running this the rest of the day. Run it periodically, lubricate it, finish touching up that paint. It's a great addition to the collection, running just absolutely perfectly. And again, this reinforces everything I say. Don't overlook the junk. This was on eBay for 2 weeks and no one bid on it because they judged it on how it looked. So even if it was only good for parts, it's worth more than $9. And here it is up and running, and not only is it running forward and reverse, it's also smoking. And I've got probably half hour of my time in this, and it's all just been judicious lubrication and tweaking, getting the forward reverse switch to work. Now just burning all the old oil and junk out of that smoker, that smoke generator. But like I said, it even has the original light bulb in it. So a Lionel 8142 running just absolutely splendidly. $9 on eBay, and I was the only bidder. I've got to say it. Don't overlook the junk. Oh man. Sorry. The smoke is starting to build up in here. Anyway, just want to do a follow-up video on this old locomotive. It's up, it's running. The longer it runs, the better it's going to run. I'll be running this the rest of the day. So I've touched up the paint. Oh man. Smoke, as you can see. So I've touched up the paint. I don't think anyone would object to owning this locomotive. So $9 on eBay. Oh man. A bit more judicious lubing and tuning, and this is going to be a splendid addition to the collection. $9. Lionel 8142, running forward, reverse, and smoking. Really difficult to beat that. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.